the last on universities, coming up with their own ways of generating revenue for themselves and their programs.
Yeah.
For example, what is the University of Nairobi doing, if not to bridge this deficit, at least to be somewhere in terms of managing the financial expectations?
Yes, universities world over are known to raise extra revenue beside what is being contributed from public or even from tuition fee. Yeah. So one of the things they do is the issue of creation of an endowment fund. Yeah. And the University of Nairobi established a foundation recently, 2 years ago, under my leadership, to ensure that we have a possibility of getting philanthropic funding or even funding from our own alumni, to contribute to that kitty, where you also invest and ensure it grows. Yeah? So you find that in most universities which have established a stable financing, they have a strong endowment fund. If you take universities like Harvard and all those other big universities, they have that kind of thing. Now, the other one is obviously using the assets that you have. Yeah? And the older universities are fortunate to have moved and they established a big asset base. Like University of Nairobi has a big asset base, which is over 200 billion. Yeah. So within the available legal or regulatory framework, it's possible to begin to work, and we were already discussing this with the council, on how we can use that asset base to raise extra revenue. Because for now, wherever those pieces of land are, we are already paying stamp duty, paying this, paying all kind of things to maintain them. So how can we how can we begin to see or work with other people to invest in those pieces of land, and we get something out of it, not to transfer permanently to private sector, but to work with the private to earn money from those pieces of land because of where they are placed strategically. So that's one of the other things. Obviously, the other one is research grants, where professors write grants, and we are able to get an administrative fee of about 15% overhead for running that research grant. So that is another avenue. The other avenue is the issue of innovation and the commercialization of innovations. And we have various systems in the university. Like for example, we have the pilot plant where they try to produce some yogurt, cheese, things like that. You will not make so much money, but it will help you to support the activities of that department, of that department to some extent, So there are various routes that the University of Nairobi is using, and they are known.